Last Apple-related story of the day. Toyota president had a few words for Tim as far as making cars. And I don't know. I'm not surprised to hear it. It is a consideration. It is something different. There's a lot of talk where, even people like us would be like, yeah, Apple, go do the car. What are you doing? Go do the car.
Right?
Make a car already. And you forget some of the differences, or at least it's under publicized, some of the differences between the automotive segment and the smartphone consumer electronics segment. You drop your phone, sucks. Bad day. It's a bad day, but you move on. What do? I don't know. You get the screen replaced. It's cracked.
Yeah.
Actually, I got to say, I got the later case going on.
You do.
And I'm just going to say something right now. This case does not exist as the ultimate in phone protection. That's not the point of it.
No?
No.
Okay.
The case exists to be the slimmest thing that you can put on your phone.
Uh-huh.
Right? I've made that statement many times. If you're looking for ultimate drop protection, this ain't it. But I'll just say, I'm testing out a new color, by the way.
Okay.
And today I dropped the phone, and I rarely drop the phone. I dropped the phone on the tile in the bathroom from about waist height. And it survived. It came down, and there's just enough material on that corner which stops the glass from making a direct impact. It's just absorbed just enough. So maybe it has more drop protection than I had imagined. And maybe I need to actually drop test the thing to see what it's capable of, because it truly surprised me that little tiny bit of Kevlar was capable of, in that exact circumstance, the way it fell and all the rest of it. So this was an unintended shout out, but a lot of people doing hard work over on the later case team. And Willie do want to give a shout out to his own colorway.
Yeah,
that's the Willie Do Blue, also known as Willie Blue. And somebody just bought one. You see it in the corner?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, somebody just bought one.
Shout out.
You understand? They love it. Anyway.
What are we talking about?
Well, what we're saying is, if you drop the phone, even if it goes catastrophically wrong, it ain't the equivalent of dropping your car. It ain't the equivalent, Will, of what happens if your car goes faulty, let's say. This is life and death, for real. Mm-hmm. It's a different level to it. And what did Tesla figure out whenever there was an issue with one of their vehicles? Because it was Tesla, all of a sudden it was huge headlines. Apple doesn't have to deal with those type of headlines. I mean, every so often a phone explodes in a pocket or something, but it's small time compared to if somebody lose their life. Mm-hmm. If somebody was on that highway in Apple's autonomous car and it didn't do something right, now it's a whole different level of regulation and scrutiny and headlines and all the rest. It's just cars, man. Cars, recalls, safety belts, airbags, safety testing, highway safety, highway insurance act, variety of things.
Yeah.
So Toyota guy comes out and says, Apple is cool what you're up to. Come step in the game. Lovely stuff. Cars are cool. He says, but just realize it's a 40-year situation. Just realize that you're going to be supporting this stuff for a long period of time. He says Apple should be prepared to offer support for Apple car models for 40 years. What? It makes you realize how long the car business has been going on and the smartphone business is fresh. It would be the equivalent of Apple offering support to, I don't know, an Apple II or something. Like it's out of control. Now, obviously, people are holding on to cars not quite as long as they used to. People are refreshing those things relatively quickly, but you're still holding on to it longer than your smartphone in most cases. You will see 20-year-old cars on the road. It does exist. Mm-hmm. Imagine a person using a 20-year-old phone. What even is that phone? That brings you to 2000. What do you have? I don't know. It's not a smartphone. It's like, is it a smartphone? No. It's like one of those Nokia type things, right? Yeah. It's the 3310. I had it.
Really?
Yeah, man, I had it.
It debuted in 2000.
I had it. Now, if somebody was driving a 20-year-old car, you might look at it and be like, well, you know, A to B gets you there. But if you saw a person that's using the Nokia 3310, you would be in shock. Oh, I'm sure some people are using it. That thing was a tank. You know it.
Yeah. People
Anyway.
use it as a weapon.
So Toyota president, he was just doing an interview. He wasn't trying to take any shots. He just says, consider this, that the automotive is a little bit different than the smartphone or consumer electronics game. Be prepared for everything that comes with it. Paying attention, providing support, pushing the recalls. I'm not saying Apple can't do it. I'm just saying something to consider.